Hey, yo, E-King Fight News, man. Eddie Hearn just came out and said Deontay Wilder probably knocks out Tyson Fury. So he doesn't have to worry about a rematch clause being enforced on the Deontay Wilder side. E-King Fight News. We got more on this. Alright, so as you can see, Hearn, Wilder, Fury will be terrible. Fury gets knocked out. I think it's gonna be a terrible fight. I think it's gonna stink the place out. Hearn said, referring to Fury, he may win the first couple rounds, but I do think he'll get knocked out. So that's point blank Eddie Hearn basically admitting, you know, the guy that really beat Vladimir Klitschko the first time is not looking good. Is not pulling off the upset according to Eddie Hearn. And I mean, in Eddie Hearn's right, he should be rooting for Wilder. If he's, you know, that he should be rooting for Wilder. Because he understands that a Tyson Fury victory, not only does that situation destroy a Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua matchup, it also leads Anthony Joshua in a potential fight with Tyson Fury. If he were to outbox Deontay Wilder, say they have a rematch, you know, we really don't know what would happen in a rematch. But if Tyson Fury gets out of that situation looking halfway good with that WBC title, Anthony Joshua, will he really want that smoke with Tyson Fury? That's the other question. Because, I mean, you got Lineal and the WBC. They will be unified come December 1st. So, you know, all that talk about wanting to make Joshua undisputed, I don't see it right now, you know. I don't see it from Eddie Hearn right now. I think that was all just to appease the UK fans to buy some time. You know, I don't think he was ever serious about making the Wilder fight. I really don't. A lot of us on here, you know, basically told everybody, man, they don't want to make this fight. You know? Not only that, but if Deontay Wilder comes in here, you know, gets slightly outboxed, and then catches Tyson Fury with something mean with that Alabama right, and makes it lights out for him, that could go viral. That could be one of the most explosive and emphatic statements Deontay Wilder could make to stamp out 2018. And that puts him right in the run for Fighter of the Year. I don't know if it solidifies his spot as Fighter of the Year. I think Usyk has made a good argument for that spot. He's made a really good argument. Terrence Crawford has made a really good argument. But, you know, once again, you look at his opposition, and he hasn't had the best welterweights to fight. Right? Even though he made it undisputed, he beat Jeff Horn. He doesn't have the right guys in front of him. Does that make him the Fighter of the Year? I'd be hard pressed if he got it. But I think with the right victory, Deontay Wilder can steal it all. He can take that whole year. He can say Joshua ducked him. He fought the best guys available. And look what he did to the best guys available. He knocked them all out. That's something Alexander Usyk couldn't say. He beat up on Bellew. He couldn't knock out Gassiev. And he couldn't knock out Breedes. You know, he couldn't knock out Breedes. But hey, a lot of people think that Breedes fight could have gone either way. I thought that was a very close fight. But hey, this is a good fight, man. You can't say it's not a good fight. You just saw what was a real mismatch when Jarrell Miller beat up on that dude Bogdan. Bogdan Doodoo. Bogdan Doodoo. Yeah, man. Them Eddie Hearns, man. These Hearns, they know how to find these bums. They know how to... They're real bum hunters right here, man. Right here. They know where to find these. Who is Kell Brook fighting? By the way. Kell Brook fighting in December. Who is he fighting? Zafaria or some shit? What the fuck? Yo, man. These guys are legitimate bum hunters out here, man. He found Bogdan Dinu for Jarrell Miller. He found this other guy no one's ever heard of for Kell Brook. What else he got, man? What else he got? You know what? He's gonna find somebody once he gets Maurice Hooker up and rolling. Maurice Hooker got a good victory. He's gonna give him a good bum fight coming off that victory. Most likely. Most likely. Brandon Rios, he got a good bum fight in against Canelo's estranged brother and shit. The Alvarez brother no one really pays attention to. I mean, he's just like a Mexican contender and shit. He's not even the best out of Mexico. You know, Ramon Alvarez, man. Ramon Alvarez, man. But hey, you know, Brandon Rios gave him a beat down, man. I'll give a shout out to Brandon Rios for that. He gave that dude a beat down, man. Some guys, man, they just can't take the pressure, man. Can't do it. You know a fight I'd really like to see? Now Eddie Hearn got me interested in it. I want to see Dillian White versus Jarrell Big Baby Miller. That's the fight I want to see. All right. And you know what else is going on? You know who else doesn't want to fight Deontay Wilder? That's right. Big Baby Miller. Look what he had to say. Look what he had to say. This guy, Big Baby Miller. Oh yeah, you know what? Jarrell Miller. If no Joshua, I'd fight Dillian White, Chisora. You see these two names? Allen or Price. This guy wants all them British bums, man. He want them Dave Allens. He want them David Prices and shit. All those guys that, you know, all those guys that get knocked out, man. That's who he wants. That's who he really wants, you know? This guy, Big Baby Miller. That's why, man, as much as I want to root for this dude, he shows you time and time again this dude doesn't want no smoke with the best. If no Joshua. Yo, for real. If you wanted to fight Joshua, you could have been his mandatory. All you had to do was step your ass up, your 300-pound ass up, and go ahead and fight Kubrat Pulev. Instead, Huey Fury took on that task. And you were like, oh, hold on, I don't want to go to Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria. Oh. Man, when you in there, you a 300-pound beast. And Kubrat Pulev, you're going to have about the same weight advantage. All you got to do is go in there and whoop his ass, man. That's all you got to do. Then you would be mandatory under the IBF, who enforces their mandatories for Anthony Joshua. Talking about if no Joshua. This guy is expecting Eddie Hearn to just fucking bend over and give him Anthony Joshua, man. That shit ain't gonna happen. That shit ain't gonna happen, man. Big Baby Miller, man. Big bitch ass Miller is what it is, man. And I'm sorry. When y'all want to bring up the point, okay, this guy's not a weight bully. This guy, Big Baby Miller, I tell you, he found a loophole. This dude found a loophole in the system. That's what he did, man. 300 plus. Now he's going to come in 300 pounds every goddamn fight. He's like, oh, man, I like that weight advantage. So, I like that weight advantage. Fucking shit. He's gonna do that every fight going forward. He's going to be like, yo, cheeseburgers for life. Jarrell Miller. It's like, yo, what can you do? What can you do? I mean, should he be fighting guys 220 pounds? Just because they can't make cruiserweights, so they're heavyweights now. You know, it's a legit problem. And Big Baby Miller's the loophole to all this shit. Because he can sit here. He's got halfway decent stamina. From my understanding, he went 12 with Johann Duhaupas. So he's got halfway decent stamina. He's got halfway decent punching power. He can walk you down. He's got good volume. He puts on pressure. But his defense is a little leaky. So, I mean, but he probably has a good chin. I have a hunch. I have a strong suspicion Jarrell Miller has a good chin. I don't know what Deontay Wilder did to him. I know that shit didn't turn out good for him over in them sparring sessions. But, I mean, end of the day, Jarrell Miller, I mean, it's not like he doesn't have a bright future, but he's being very careful, and he knows he's maneuvering the heavyweight division very carefully, because he knows that once you fight an elite, it's either put up or shut up. And I don't know if Jarrell Miller's the truth or not, man. So I'm gonna let you tell me. Do you think this guy's a weight bully, number one, or number two? Do you think he found a little sweet spot in the system for himself? You know, being able to come in heavy, and because he can carry the weight, he brings in that weight advantage legitimately. So he can't fight. Let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Is Jarrell Miller ducking Deontay Wilder? Because that's a name he did not mention. E-King Fight News. You know, he also did mention Luis Ortiz. So two names right off the top. E-King Fight News, and we're out.